Welcome back to the Lake Life Lowdown, friends. I'm your host, Christina Segrady with the Fran Campbell team. Today's episode is a little different. Instead of one guest, we're celebrating all of the amazing voices we've had on the show so far. Over the past 9 episodes, I've sat down with local business owners, community leaders, and lake lovers, and I asked each of them one simple question. What's your favorite thing to do at the lake with your family? So in this special recap, you'll hear those answers back to back. From hidden hangouts to family traditions, these moments remind us why Lake of the Ozarks is more than just a vacation spot. It's a lifestyle. Let's dive in and hear from our guests. When you're here back at the lake, though, I do know that you and Dale have a boat.
Yes, we do have a boat. Love to go boating.
Where do you like to go and drop anchor? Like, what restaurants are you going to? Is there a cove that you prefer without giving away your favorite secret spot?
I would say maybe one of my favorite places to eat is maybe Papa Chubby's.
Pat has mentioned that. I have yet to go there.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to go there soon, though.
Yeah, it's like at the 26-mile marker back in a cove, and they have like a little sandy beach. And it kind of used to be a place that nobody knew about, but now everybody's kind of learning about it.
There's not a lot of secret spots left at the lake.
No, there's not. But they have really good food, so I like that. And as far as coves, we have a couple of different coves that we go to. I really like to hang out in Snake Cove.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that one?
I feel like I've been there.
Yeah. It's kind of past Margaritaville.
Yes.
And then it's kind of a hidden cove. Some people call it Hidden Cove. I like to just hang out and float in the lake, though, too.
That's what I like.
I mean, just relax.
I'll go to the dock, and I will tie out like our little float mat out, and that's where I like to be.
Yeah. Anywhere I'm floating with friends is good for me.
Yeah. Okay. What is your go-to guilty pleasure when the deal finally closes?
My biggest thing that I like to do is probably take my family out to dinner or something like that.
That's boring. I said guilty pleasure.
Okay. Let me reword that.
Are we going with Red Lobster for dinner, or are we going to...
No, we're going to like Jeffrey's or Bentley's or something like that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Something that we don't do all the time, but really enjoy doing that.
Yeah. I've actually never been to either one of those two.
What?
I know.
They're the best.
I want to go so bad. I love seafood, so I definitely want to go to Bentley's. But I heard the steak at Jeffrey's is really good.
Yes, and their fried lobster, I think they have that there. I don't know. I don't eat lobster, but I've heard that it's really good.
Do you have a favorite cove or like a favorite spot where you drop your anchor?
Yeah, here lately, and it's been pretty popular over the last couple of years, but I've noticed just last weekend, or maybe it was over the 4th weekend, the cove over in Lynn Creek, right by a fishing company.
Yeah.
It looked like a little miniature party cove over there. I'm like, dang, this is fun. So we drove through there. I didn't actually anchor out there, but there was a lot of people having fun over there. I have anchored over there before. I do like it because it's really nice and calm back there. Plus, when you get hungry, you can just go over to the fishing company and grab pizza or whatever you want.
We ate there last night.
Did you? Yeah, it's great stuff. Dale's always playing. It's kind of fun.
He was playing last night.
I listened to one of your other podcasts, and I heard Tammy mention Snake Cove.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that was my little secret, and now everybody knows about it. So if you don't know where it's at, I'm not going to tell you. But it's that one's pretty close to our house, and so I really like that one. And my wife gives me a hard time because it seems goofy. We go out and get on the boat and drive like half a mile to Snake Cove and then cove out. But that's one of my favorite places. It's surrounded by trees and it's very, very private.
Yeah, we drove past it yesterday in the boat.
Yeah,
and Pat made sure to point it out to everybody because Tammy had mentioned it.
It's
on the
pretty
podcast.
Pretty unique.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do some rapid fire questions for you now.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. What's your favorite local restaurant?
Oh gosh, there's so many.
Yeah. What's an off-water one, and then what's an on-the-water one?
Let's see. On the water, I probably really like Jolly Rogers for breakfast. Because we are always working and I'm always here so early, I normally don't get to eat breakfast. So that would probably be my favorite on the water. And I like each one different. Like I love a lake view when I'm eating. So it's either going to be J.B. Hook's, Baxter's, Bentley's, or I also like On the Bend. That when they're like their speakeasy, I think that's a cute environment. If you're off the water, I really like to eat too, so I have a lot of favorites. I do like going to Jeffrey's. It's called the Tavern. It's over off of Highway 5. I like the wineries. I think those are fun.
Yeah.
So it probably just depends. You know, or even something every once in a while I like going to the Strip on those different restaurants, probably more so during the winter.
Same.
Yeah. I think that's fun.
When Malted Monkey turns into Santa Monkey.
Oh yeah, that is so fun.
It's so cute. They decorate it really cute in there. It's
then you have the fire pit, and then last year they had the teepee.
Yeah.
That was really cool with the fire pit in there. I like that.
Okay, so what's the best cove or mile marker?
I'm set on this. I'm totally partial. I love this cove. We are at the 17 mile marker. We're in the Pogue Hollow Cove. I love this cove because it is a no-wake cove, and it's one of the only ones here. It's a big, large cove. And you can swim right. Little kids can swim out here in the middle, and it's totally safe because hopefully nobody's whipping through here, right? And yeah, so the location, and we're just like a mile from Hy-Vee here, so we're like right in the middle of town, but you don't really feel like you're in town, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm
You're here,
partial
but you're
to that.
not. Yeah.
I'm partial to this code.
So what's your perfect day at the lake? No work, no fun, no being on call.
Okay, leave the phone at home.
What does that look like?
I'd probably start a little earlier than the rest of the family so I can get some fishing in because I live to fish. But other than that, it'd be getting the whole family together, probably a pontoon so we can all be comfortable. Just have a whole day in a cove, swimming, fishing, couple lake bars, restaurants, and then maybe in the night at one with some fireworks. I think that'd be a pretty good local day to be on the lake.
Yeah.
Just the ending with fireworks too, I think is a pretty good day.
So this wasn't on the pre-approved question list,
Okay.
so I'm gonna run this by you now.
Sure.
So that's a good summertime lake day. So what does it look like for you in the winter?
Ooh, a good winter time. Finding any kind of good spot to go sledding like you talked about.
Mhm.
A little older, but I still get in fun with that. Yeah, and I like getting out in the winter time when it gets deep and a lot of people don't want to get out because it's a whole different world. You get to kind of see it differently. So I'd say my favorite snow day activity, other than staying in and staying warm watching a movie, would be being out in it and seeing how everything looks in the snow. I think that's pretty neat.
It is real, like, especially, I know it's terrible to drive in, it's super dangerous, but when
Sure.
you get that ice on the tree and you're driving down like a
It's so
old gravel
peaceful.
road with the trees hanging over,
Hmm
it's the best, man.
It is, and everybody else is away.
Yeah.
It's that quiet time, and
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Do you have a hidden gem or a local spot that you think everyone should visit?
If I do, they'll all visit it.
I know. I know.
And I don't know how much of a secret gem it is, but there's a cove pretty close to Margaritaville, and it's called Snake Cove.
Oh,
Yep, and it wraps around in behind some condos, but once you're in there, it kind of turns into a river. There's nothing on the sides, and I worked at Margaritaville for a lot of years, and whenever I have time and I was out in a boat, I'd always check that out and fish a little bit over there. And it's a pretty neat little quiet cove. I like it pretty well. So any spot like that around the lake's kind of my hidden gem, any
Yeah.
kind of secret little fishing spot.
so into something a little more fun. What is your favorite local restaurant or hidden gem at the lake?
The local restaurant is a tough one. I'll be honest, when I moved here, we drove up and down HH. I saw all those girls running and all the people, how they exercise. And I'm like, I'm going to do all that. No, I didn't because there's so many good places to eat. And there's always alcohol at the places. So anyway, there's so many good places to eat. I'm going to have to probably say one of my favorites is Baxter's, but I haven't tried we haven't tried Jeffrey's. I want to try Jeffrey's. The New Angels Mexican restaurant on HH.
I think Chad just ate there. He said it was really good.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Gosh, I love to go to breakfast.
Talk breakfast food all day long because Melissa Collins and I just had a breakfast date where we went to Pancake House and had French toast. Best thing on their menu. Personal opinion.
I haven't been there. See?
Best thing they can have. And then for lunch we went to Rusty Rooster and had breakfast again.
Right? Yeah, their food is
Yeah.
amazing too.
And they're always busy, so we went later in the day and
It was still busy
it's
probably.
Still busy, but it
Yeah.
was still so good. Yeah.
Bear Creek has a yummy breakfast. Of
On the
course,
Rise is
Stewart.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many. Yeah. So that's a tough one.
So, well, what's your perfect lake day then?
Oh, it obviously involve a boat and sunshine. I don't know. Go cove out, then go to a bar or restaurant, listen to a band, eat some food, and then probably end up at somebody's dock, hanging out, dock party. Late night swimming when, the lake's 88 degrees and you're just floating in the water listening to the
the frogs and crickets and birds, and you're like, this doesn't suck.
Yeah, it does not.
This is pretty cool. It's just so relaxing. And, you can take in guests on a full moon boat ride, and they're like, oh my God, look at this. It's amazing. But yeah, beautiful lake.
It is definitely an experience to boat at night.
One of our favorite things probably to do, like if we had a weekend, or a Saturday morning off. I mean, Loretta's still way too little to really enjoy anything, but Eleanor, her favorite thing is to go out to Fire Ridge Farms out in Camdenton and feed the goats.
Oh.
And then on Saturday mornings, they also do a story time out there. So you can bring like a little picnic blanket, and then they'll read a book, and they do story time out there. There's Swallowtail Farms. There's a little food truck that sits out there. They sell fresh baked sourdough bread. They do fresh cow milk. And they have, they have pigs and bunnies and cows and chickens and all of that too out there. So you can kind of just go out there and feed some goats, and she loves it.
Where's that at?
It's on 7.
Oh, okay.
Right out. You take Camdenton kind of by the airport, and then you take 7, and it's on the right.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the next Saturday you've got free.
Yeah. Go to Fire Ridge. They got a cute little shop area too. You can buy fresh meat and stuff there as well.
And that's a wrap on this special recap episode of the Lake Life Lowdown. Hearing all of our guests share their favorite family traditions at the lake just goes to show how much heart and history this community holds. Whether it's time on the water, a favorite restaurant, or a simple sunset with the people you love, those are the moments that make the Lake of the Ozarks truly unforgettable. If you enjoyed this look back, make sure you hit subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Spotify so you don't miss the new conversations we have coming up. And as always, if lakefront living is part of your story, I'd love to help you find your place here at the lake. You can reach me anytime through the links in the description. Until next time, stay anchored, friends.